Good afternoon, I'm Kim Baez. More than a dozen child abuse crimes have been reported in Roswell in just 1 week. Some of the kids have been physically abused, others sexually, and that has police very concerned. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart is live in Roswell with this story.
Kim, the victims range from ages 2 to 17 years old, and the police chief here says these reports are the most he's seen in such a short amount of time. Roswell police received at least 18 child abuse reports in just 9 days, the latest on Saturday when 44-year-old Stephen Harris was arrested and charged with 2 counts of criminal sexual contact of a minor.
And it's not only just sexual abuse, it's also physical abuse, where we've had a couple where boyfriends have been out drinking and shaking a kid in the bad enough that had to be hospitalized and those sort of things.
Many of the young victims have had to be hospitalized. Last week, 37-year-old Shay Dickinson was arrested and charged with 3 counts of child rape. The victims were 2, 4, and 7 years old. Days later, 69-year-old Manuel Chapa was picked up in Portales on numerous counts of child rape dating back more than 2 decades. He's facing 28 criminal counts. And then there's 30-year-old Christopher Carson, arrested and charged with criminal sexual contact of a minor.
I would venture to say 99.9% of these victims are done and victimized by a known person.
Police Chief Al Solis says the increased number of sexual crimes committed against kids is very disturbing.
And I wish I had the answer. I don't. It's just frustrating, the number of cases we've had here in the last week.
He says many child abuse cases they see are drug-related, including some of those reported in the last week.
There are also other cases where these drug addicts, they feed their habit, but they don't have money to feed their kids. And they're malnutrition and stuff like that. And so it's not only sexual abuse, just physical abuse of kids, and they're just treated. I mean, it's terrible.
Chief Solis also said he wants to encourage anyone that may see signs of abuse to report it to law enforcement. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Gabrielle. Now, the State Children, Youth and Families Department has also reported an increase in the number of child abuse victims in the last year. They attribute much of that to increased awareness in the communities. The state does have a hotline which people can report child abuse. If you're calling from your cell phone, it's just #SAFE, S-A-F-E.